Hey guys, Green-tailed Girl here. Today I will be doing a drawing tutorial for Wendy Corduroy from Gravity Falls, who I have finally mastered my skill in drawing, so that's why I was super excited to do this, because I can finally draw her confidently. So, without further ado, I know my intros are normally super ridiculously long, so let's just start this time. Let me move my mic a little closer to me. See? Anyway, as with every character that I draw, I always start with the eyes. So Wendy is no different. Let's start with her eyes. But her nose, which is the other thing that I always do first. Sorry about the shadow, by the way. I have my overhead light on, as always, and it's like creating weird shadows. But her nose is a little bit different than Dipper and Mabel's. It's kind of longer, so I'll go like that. Kind of like that. If you can see that, yeah. And then I'll draw in the other eye. And that is how I always start. But her face shape is also different than the twins. She has a more angular face, which, if I remember correctly from ooh, I hope that wasn't loud. If I remember correctly from the bonus features on the Gravity Falls box set, which I don't have, but I saw it on YouTube. I watched that the documentary. Alex did that because he wanted to like have a distinguished look between what is kid and what is teen. So teens have kind of more angular faces, typically. There's obviously like the exception of like Thompson and stuff, but anyway, it always takes me a while. I think that looks pretty good. So there's the basic face shape. I'll draw a little bit. Now, her hair, there's a part that goes right there, which is why I didn't completely finish her face. And then we can either draw this part of her hair going behind her eye or over her eye. It depends on, obviously, the shot that they're using in the show. But for this, we're going to go over her eye. And then erase this, and you may notice that I'm leaving obviously a lot of spaces and stuff because we have to draw in her hat, of course. She can't be Wendy without her hat, lumberjack hat. So it comes like that. So that's about like the front of her hat. And then the side comes kind of like that. And the little Fargo-ish ear flap like that. So that is how you draw her hat. Anyway, let's see, what should we do now? Her hair on this side kind of sticks out like that. And there we go. That is all I'm going to do for now on the head, besides this part here. This is where her ear comes through. Like that. And you want to line the other part of her hair slightly outside of the edge of the hat. Like that. So, there we go. That is her head. Now, she has a very thin, long body. That sounds kind of weird, but it's the character design. So we will draw in her neck and shoulders like that. And let's see, what kind of pose should we have her doing? I'm feeling arms crossed. Let's do arms crossed. Then I can show you how to do arms crossed. This is how I do crossed arms, at least. I kind of go like this. and then I bring the other one here. So that's kind of how I do the first part of arms crossed, and then I will draw in the side and have this hand come and be over there, and then erase the lines that are in between, like that. So that's how I do arms crossed, at least. I think it looks pretty good, but so that's the pose that we're gonna have her doing, because that just seems like a real Wendy kind of pose, because she's just so chill and laid back and stuff. So let's see, let me fix this a little. There we go. Her flannel. What's your favorite color? Flannel. Her flannel, anyway, comes down, and it's not a solid hem, I guess. It goes like that. Let my camera readjust for a sec there. And I'm probably gonna have to zoom out so you can see her legs, because I'm probably gonna use this whole page. Camera, why aren't you zooming out? There we go. Did you focus? Okay, good. And it also, let's see, go down like that and connect it like that. And the sleeves are not full sleeves either. They're 3/4 sleeves and have cuffs. So it'll be like that. And the cuffs have a little like circle on them. Sorry about that cut. My wall mount just kind of fell off the wall. So that was fun. Anyway, to continue on, let's see, is it recentered? Okay, so, and I'm probably gonna be able to get her legs in there. I don't know. I might have to zoom out again. But anyway, to continue on, we're going to start drawing in her legs. And I swear I keep seeing it, like, my thing keep moving and stuff. My cat, knocked it off my desk, and it got a bunch of cat fur on it, so, like, the sticky part of the suction cup isn't sticky anymore, so it has a high likelihood of falling off the wall now, and it's really annoying, but whatever. I love my cat too much. So let's draw in her legs. Her legs are perfectly lined up with her, and you know what? I'm actually going to make this leg bent because I feel like it, but she has long legs because, as we all know, she's freakishly tall. And she also has extremely thin legs, but I usually tend to do it a little bit thicker than in the show, just because I think it looks kind of weird otherwise. Not that it doesn't look weird anyway, because that's just the character design, as I was saying earlier. But, you know, I think Wendy would actually kind of look cute with hair like that length. But that's not what we're drawing. Sorry about that random ASMR there. But let's see, can I get this full thing in shot? No, I'm gonna have to zoom out just a teeny bit. Okay. Now her boots are wider than her pants. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to zoom out just a teeny bit more. I was hoping to actually, like, you know, get like a close-up shot, not have to zoom out a whole bunch, but whatever. Let's see. Let's add that, and then to finish off her hair, now that I have her body drawn in, we can go like this, add in one of those. I'll make her hair a bit poofier, because why not? There we go. Now let's see, how should we make her facial expression? Let's have her smiling with her eyes slightly closed. There we go. That seems like a really Wendy pose right there. And now to add in the final like small details, she has some pieces that stick out of the hat. She has an earring, freckles, and for the flannel, we'll add in the stripes. Fell again. I'll cut that again. I'm so sorry it keeps falling. Like I said, it's cat hair that's made the sticky thing not sticky. Anyway, we were drawing in her flannel. Let's see. There's her flannel. I actually did forget the collar, so I'll add that quick. There we go. There's the collar to the flannel. And then she has some mud on her boots, so we'll add some mud. There we go. And pupils, you can't forget about that. We'll have her looking right at us. So there we go. That is all for the rough drawing of Wendy. Now I will do, as usual, a fast forwarding of the outlining. I will see you in a second. Now that we are all done with the outlining, we can move on to the coloring. I actually got out my colors ahead of time, so I don't have to go digging for them this time, which is nice. So for your colors, actually there's one that I forgot. Okay, this one. So for your colors, you will need black, tan, okay, just go on a roll over there, blue, gray, a darker brown, a very dark brown, peach, dark green, red, and turquoise. And those are going to be your colors that you will use for Wendy. So we will start with her hat. So the hat, the front of it is this tan color, and then the outside is this very dark brown, and then for her hair you kind of have to mix a couple colors. I'm going to sharpen this red quick because it was dull. So obviously her hair is red, but I do like mixing a couple colors to make the perfect shade. Don't you dare fall on me, camera. I caught it this time. And now that's a bit too bright for the color that we're going for, so let me sharpen this brown quick. We're using the medium brown to mix in with the red. Next, we will do her flannel. So you're going to take this dark green and the turquoise and mix them. And now for her jeans, she has dark blue jeans, so we are going to take first this blue here, and then add in some black. Next, we will be doing her boots, which the mud is this medium brown, and then the actual boots themselves are like not quite black, but kind of like a lighter black. And then finally for her skin color is lighter than the twins. So, oh wait, her earring is gray. That's what I needed the gray for. But anyway, her skin color is lighter than the twins, so don't press as hard. I am going to use a little bit of the red to accentuate her freckles. So that, I believe, will be all for the coloring. Now we will move on to shading. Okay, so shading. Oh, dang it. Shading. Sorry about that again. Shading. Like always, take the black and put it where shadows are. So I will do a fast forwarding of that. There we go, my friends. That is how you draw Wendy Corduroy. And as always, the only thing left to do now is to sign it. So I'm going to use this beautiful green over here. And there we go. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you will join me for the next one. Why did it zoom in even more? There we go. That's the full picture. Sorry if you couldn't see it for a second there. Let me get my shadow out of the way. And there we go. Showing it off. Anyway, like I was saying, hope you'll join me for the next one, and I will see you